idiot. I'm back though. I'm back. And I'm happy. Can't believe I accidentally turned the stream off. Time for a Pepsi break. Pepsi, our sponsor for today. Did you know that Pepsi gives you a cleaner colon by burning everything inside of it? Literally, it's just acid. Just acid. You drink acid. You could probably drink battery acid and it will be healthier for your body. But hey, I'm drinking Pepsi. So drink Pepsi. The battery acid of your life. Or don't. Go drink that fruity little Coke shit. I don't fucking know. I actually can't believe I accidentally turned the stream off. That is... I've proven myself an idiot sandwich. I can't believe it. Fucking dumb. I'm not happy. Oh well. What am I thinking? It appears to have been forgotten, lost to time. See, that's how you make sure you don't sound like you're repeating yourself. I didn't say forgotten to time, I said lost to time. Ain't that right, my little meek? That's right. She says that's right, so I'm right. What am I doing? That is the way home. That is not the way home. Neither is this, but... I can hear the rattle of a wither skeleton. It is not a... I think it's a half-decent sound to hear, right? Wither skeletons aren't really that dangerous if you do the smart things and don't let them get close to you, kind of thing like that. Emotionally, I mean. If you let them get close to you emotionally, you will be fucked. That's just how it goes. I'm running out of stone. Hello, Luke. That's Nuke. Welcome. How's it going? How's it going? How's it poppin'? How's it poppin', Jimbo? I don't know what Jimbo. Does anyone here know anyone named Jimbo? That's such a... like, Jimmy is a name. Jim is a name. But what is... Who would ever consciously decide to call their child Jimbo? Right? That's just saying, hey, please kill my family. Like that's just a death sentence, right? It should be. Also, it sounds like there's a lot of skeletons up front. It sounds like there's a lot of skeletons up top. Also, I'm doing good. We just recovered from accidentally shutting the stream off. So, you know, that was fun. I literally went to search up the spelling to the word appear, and I clicked space when I went back, and then I deleted the stream. I didn't delete it, it's still there, I just turned it off because I'm dumb. But at least I recognized my mistake, and that's called being born, and how people can blame me for that. What am I doing? I'm going that way. What do you want? You might think I'm a little obsessive with these placements for blocks, but they do keep me safe. So I got horse armor, that's pretty cool. I like horse armor. Don't really need a horse, but I have horse armor now. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I was popping and locking, but now I'm just oh, fuck, that's scary. That did not make my stomach feel good. That gave me the shakes, and now I'm scared for my life. I had Subway earlier today, and I am super happy about that. Because I like sandwiches. I like sandwiches, and I like Subway. Like, I don't like Subway specifically, I just like it because they're the closest sandwich shop. But I like Subway. Subway's a tasty food company? They sell food, right? I mean, it's hard to it's hard to tell what they sell as food. More like addiction, but granted, Pepsi also has that market, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Thank you. I gotta love Soul Sand, right? We all gotta love Soul Sand. If you don't, the demons will come and chase your soul. Wow, that is a short time. Holy snapperoonies, my game friend. 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Barely, almost 8 minutes and 6 seconds. That is fast. Die, please. Thank you. Same with you. All of you can die. I'm okay with using arrows like a coward because I can buy them off a villager. Hey, that's still amazing to me. Like, you might not have beat your personal best, but that's still amazing to me. Hey, obsidian. Always gotta love that. I think this is a full inventory worth of materials. We haven't fully explored everywhere yet. Okay, I thought that was a wither skeleton right there. Actually, I'm going to do that because I know that there's going to be a wither skeleton there one day, and I'm going to get fucking nailed by it. You know what? It would probably take me an hour. Like, I'm not even kidding. That was danger. It was very danger. He was hiding up top. Like, what are you supposed to do with that kind of bullshit? Thank you, Lunar. Fast food for that follow. Thank you, Surfer, for that follow. He was hiding up top. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that kind of bullshit? I'm not even kidding or making a... I'm not even making a gaffe. That's a very British term, a gaffe. Do you believe it just means a bad joke or a bad laugh or something like that? I'm not even making a gaffe or... Well, it's time to go back to our boring old tunnel. Like, this is how I got to my nether fortress. I was very scared about magma slimes. Oh, why did I do that? I need to have my shovels out. Or my bows out, not my shovels. I have my stakes out though. Guess what? I've just raised the stakes. that deserves me a death sentence. I recognize it. Don't. Even if it's a pity laugh, don't laugh at that. Hey, be good. That's a pun. That's a bad pun too. I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything, I promise. Why did he run over me so intensely? Fuck that. Because I work at a convenience store. It's like a third of my job. Not a convenience store, a grocery store. There's nothing convenient about us. Let's see, let's throw... I'm probably gonna need that soul sand. I like that soul sand farms, like the netherwart farms, you don't need water, because you can't get water in the nether. So you don't need it, so that's pretty cool. Bones? I guess fire charges will sit here as well. Random... No, that's... we'll go over here. Ah, fancy dancy. A Popeyes just opened up in our town in the last, like, 7 months? Yeah, something like that. 7 months sounds appropriate. That's pretty cool. It was open to mixed reception, because I'm pretty sure people got food poisoning on the first month or so that it was open. Just like, I guess, yeah, you gotta iron out the kinks and stuff. This is Sir Barkslot. You know, I should give him a special color. What color do we want to give Sir Barkslot? For a color, because we have a lot of colors to choose from. I say as I only show 4 colors. 5 colors if we count black. 6 colors if we count the cactuses. We got 6 colors. White, I think that's white, orange, blue, red, green, and black. Which color do we want to choose for Sir Barkslot? What does the name Sir Barkslot make you think for a color? For a color's color. Also, Sir Barkslot will never enter the nether. I've lost dogs. I've lost dogs in the nether before. Blue, we have blue. I'm okay with blue. Blue is as I pull orange. The cornflowers are honestly one of my favorite flowers in the Minecraft game. Sir Barkslot, you're looking a tad bit blue there. Can I get you a warm tea? No? I'll put a book in a... I am not a good person. Oh, hey, Sir Barxalot. Away from my house. I don't like you. You can go back to the anvil where you belong. Outside and in the pouring rain. You're very loud. That's why I named you Sir Barxalot. I'm not a good person, am I? No, I'm not. I mean, like, I gave him food afterwards. Oh, fancy. See, that's how you keep it real. That's how you keep it thinking. All the good stuff. Let's see, what am I looking at? I'm looking at wheat. I'm looking at oak planks. I'm looking at actually spruce planks, because spruce planks are looking kind of snazzy. I'm looking at hay bales and stakes. I'm looking at shovels, because I don't need that bow out anymore. I'm looking at, I don't know, 3 blocks away. Good. I have to readjust the headphones every once in a while. My head pushes them off. Good. How dare you escape The Purge? The Purge is such a dumb movie. Like, it's a dumb movie like, it's an interesting, I guess, movie concept. The idea that all crime is legal, cool. But it's like, it's such a dumb concept. Like, if all crime is legal, sure, you might have murderers come out of the woodworks, but it won't be 99% of the population of a city. You would lose valuable infrastructure having to clean up the mess of the Purge every year. It's not even like a semi-annual or like every 10 years. It's an annual Purge. Do you know how much money it would cost to fix up just the bullet holes alone inside a simple town in the world they're proposing? Like, if they're proposing that everyone everywhere purges in America, except for, you know, those who can't afford it or those who are mentally damaged to be unable to purge, then it's like, no. That's not how the game is played, sir. I hate that water so much. Like, I've seen some bad concepts in my life, like, some bad concepts. But it's like, no, it just doesn't make sense. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Now you might be wondering what I'm doing there. Well, I don't like these farms when they're all the way across, like just an unbroken line. I think that they look better if they have a little bit of separation, which would be 8 blocks, which would usually be the size limit that you can get from a single block of water if you were to only put it in one side. And like you could, I guess, expand it to 16, 15 or whatever, because if you put it in the middle and let the water expand on both directions, but still. This is my preferred method, and I think it looks good. And you know what? In a hardcore world, aesthetics really do mean a lot. Like, you can get pretty far with a lot of things, but aesthetics really do have a very important role. Can you tell I'd definitely be picked for any kind of championship? Definitely be winner of any kind of competition in Minecraft. That I would. That I would. Good thing I have a bed nearby, or else this would be dangerous. Well, you know, it is pretty ugly, I do agree, but there are times when you can make it work. Like, there are some builds that actually benefit from acacia wood. It works good next to jungle. And I'm not a big fan of jungle or acacia in my opinion, but they sometimes really do work. Just the same as diorite. Like, you really... No one really... I haven't slept, I haven't slept, I haven't slept. Holy fuck, that actually kind of scares me. How about you all burn in the sun, please? Hey, that's cool, I got two membranes out of that. Convenient. I forgot that not sleeping in the Nether really does do a damper, because I'm pretty consistent about sleeping in the game. And I didn't sleep in the Nether, and that caused that issue right there. I only do one swim. Is a heck of a pillow of slabs. The only real danger about a sugarcane farm is when you have big scary things like creepers living in it. You might think, oh, well, what do you mean by creepers living in your sugarcane farm? And I'll say, well, creepers live in my sugarcane farm. You know how people make fun of the Vietnamese for living in the trees during the war? Yeah, no, that's the creepers. They live in my sugarcane farm. I've had times where they've literally just appeared out of nowhere. There was one time, I think, because I didn't light up my sugarcane farm, I basically had to just... I harvested it like 3 times, and then I abandoned the thing to rot on the corner of my world. To never, ever be touched again, because there was just so many creepers living in it. Fucking ridiculous. It was ridiculous the amount of creepers living in it. Are you kidding me? I don't have enough slabs for this. How dare you be racist to a United States veteran? I fought and died. I mean, like, I didn't die, but my brothers sure did. Sounds like I'm making fun of it, but I'm also kind of am making fun of it. Just the, like, not veterans in general, but like, people who try and use heroism as a way to excuse their shitty behavior. Like, I respect veterans as actual veterans, but it's like, you know, he stole a block! Them commies taking everything that's ours. I didn't say jack shit, I promise. He heard me. He heard me. He heard my comment. I thought I looked at him for a second and I got scared. Like, I thought I looked at him from a distance and I was really scared. Giselle? I have no idea what Giselle is. Ah, makes sense. I don't think that's a thing to be sad to answer. In my personal opinion, you know, being found by anyone is a nice thing. I recognize that I'm a small streamer that creates small content for small-minded people like myself, or big-minded people, you know, it all comes up to interpretation. I'm not gonna be crying folly because you found me through a search way that the streaming platform provides. I don't think very many people would scream folly. After all, that's a really weird thing to scream. Folly! No, I kind of get screaming, sir! You know, when you're throwing a volleyball up, but it's like... almost like screaming for, or, yeah. For when you're playing, golf. Or timber when you're felling a tree. It's a weird thing to scream when you're not doing a certain action, right? Exactly. The answer is yes. those cacti growing in. Those cacti are growing in big. They're growing in healthy. You villagers need to wait for a second. I do not have more. Okay. Hey, finally got some, what are they called? Antimembranes, yes. Things to repair elytras, which I'm not going to be getting for a long time. Yeesh! But no, it's not a bad thing to find people through a smaller connection. I learned that if you hold shift and click space with something here, it automatically refills it. Which means you don't have to keep going back to click that to refill the thing. Like that's... bookshelf. But I need to make sure you have mending, so I'm actually going to not let you do that. You know what, if they can't handle it, then they can't handle it, right? I personally subscribe to the idea that I know what I am, and I enjoy streaming, so I'm going to keep working at it. Because I enjoy streaming. I originally started streaming myself, just for myself, and I am going to be playing these games anyways, might as well let someone else laugh at them too. And it works all the more when I don't know what's going on. Hey, spring. I could use those spider spawners. Those are cave spider spawners. Connect to the workbench. I will murder your children. I will make sure you have children just so I can murder them. Connect. He wants to connect. You can see him pondering. Connect. I hate you. We'll go back. We'll be back for those guys. I mean, like, we can't really just leave them alone, can we? Not after they've disrespected me to such a degree that I'm going to have to murder their children, but we'll be back. I promise. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. One day I'll make it big. I'll have a constant following of 5 people, and I'll be able to laugh at all of my plebeians for not having 5 people. I make that as a joke, but it's not a joke. I would actually be very stoked with a constant following of even just 5. Like, no, you can't ever get mad at being small. It's like everyone has to start somewhere, you know? You gotta recognize where you start. That's my solution to farming. I need to set these all up, but that's my solution to farming right there. It's an idea. I really do need to light that up, don't I? I mean, I have torches, I have coal and sticks. I can get torches. This is not the first time I've recognized that I need to do that, actually. I talk about a lot of big subject things as well. Like, sometimes, a lot of the time it's just reiterating things that I've already said. Like my stance on time travel and how I have properly devised, the only feasible way for time travel to actually exist, which is not to go forwards or backwards, but rather to go sideways, which people might not be able to understand without diagrams and stuff like that, but it's there, and it would be possible so long as we're able to do dimensional travel. And know this, dimensional travel and multiverse travel are not the same thing. They don't actually, they're very similar, but they have key differences. Want to hear the differences? Too bad, I'm telling you anyways. In dimensional travel, there is an infinity for every there is an infinity for every infinity. Let's say you touched your foot. Well, there's an infinity for you touching your foot. There's an infinite amount of worlds where you did and where you didn't. But with multiverse theory, that choice split into two different identical worlds, one where you did and one where you didn't. Now, it becomes a close to infinite amount of worlds because there's so many decisions and choices being made at every second, but there's technically only one copy of each world. You following me now, cameraman? Like, there's that difference. And so with multiverse theory, in both dimensional theory and multiverse theory, as you go further down the line, you'll see more and more skewed versions of our reality where changes became bigger. They created their own chain reaction of changes, etc., where you're able to see. But the big difference is that there's only one copy of every one of those worlds. If you destroy it, you can get something similar where there was a different choice involved, no matter how small, but it's not the exact same. If you were to destroy every single world, well, technically, you'd still have every single world where you hadn't destroyed it, but you'd also have every single world where you had destroyed it. As I said, it creates that multiverse through choice, but there's only one iteration, though technically, by joining that world, you're creating different copies of that iteration, which some of you're not able to actually access due to the fact that they need to stay cut off from outside influence. It's a weird thing to think about, but dimensional travel has infinity through infinity, which means there's an infinite amount of every version of every world. I'm actually going to get a chest here. I'm going to get a couple chests. I have thought about this several times at work. I have a lot of free time to think. Okay, so now here's my concept of time travel. This is our timeline. Now, if time remains constant in every dimension where time is existing, which it should as world fall goes forwards. The world goes forwards, and so our timeline should go forwards. You're not able to start here and say, oh hey, I go here. That creates a paradox. We already expect that creates a paradox. Instead, my timeline has the idea of that, where you have the exact same copy of our dimension with the exact same choices that have already been made and will ever be made, but it starts at a different point in time, right? It starts at a slightly different point of time, but it's the exact same copy of our world. So instead of going, forwards or backwards, instead we go left or right. As we step into this world, we're now technically here on this plane of our world, but we've gone into the future. But no matter what we do in this world, no matter what actions we ever think of doing, it won't affect our world, though we can bring stuff from this world back to affect our world. Now, here's us going to the past. Let's say, everyone talks about it. Let's say if you went to the past and killed Hitler before World War II started. Oh yeah, you're the savior of the world, I guess. Now, unfortunately, you don't actually change anything for our world. Our world has a set rule of things that happened. No matter what you do in Sandville over here, nothing will ever affect our world. But that doesn't mean you can't see Sandworld. Give me a second. I accidentally destroyed my So this is Sandworld. You affected Sandworld right here. Right here. It's now Log World. Now, you affected it right there, sorry. Now, you can step into another dimension where a different version of you has already done these events. And so you can see the after effect of those effects. Oh hey, you might have stopped World War II, but did you know that for some reason the American government decided that now they want a piece of the pie and started sending their troops into Europe and creating a nuclear holocaust or whatever. Granted they wouldn't have nukes because those were developed during war, but if another war broke out and it was such a disastrous war like World War II, you can already expect that something along the lines would happen. But you can see the effects of your actions through different dimensions. Different dimensions where those actions had already taken place due to a different version of you. And then you would go back to your own home, which would be, again, this sand world. And bada bing, bada boom, nothing you've done in this side, nothing you've done on this side has actually affected our world. Our world is its own bubble, and you're just walking into other bubbles to see or to change the effects in those. That is how I perceive the only feasible way to create time travel. Instead of going forwards or backwards, we just go to the side. That stops the idea of paradox through action, which you would think, which we attribute to the idea of going back in time. The idea that in order to go back in time, if you were to change anything, which your mere presence would change stuff, it would create a paradoxical loop, which would then require too much energy, which would then implode and create a black hole and devour our existence as we know it, which is one of the wonders as to why we've never committed to time travel. Another issue is the fact that you need to overcome the speed of light in order to go back in time, and even then, ironically, you would have to continue with the speed of light. You would need to develop a machine that can work within the speed of light, but also overcome it to allow you to be dragged backwards in time. Now, I know that doesn't sound real. It's not. But here's the issue with not having that. If you don't allow a machine to exist that allows the speed of light, to be slower than the speed of light, then the machine, everything inside the machine, as you're going back in time, will disintegrate, because it is also being sent back in time. Its existence is being unmade. And even if the machine were to survive somehow, and the occupants were inside, the occupants would probably rapidly go through de-aging until they were rendered into a fetus, an egg and sperm, and then nothing. Granted, nothing is synonymous, but they'd become, building blocks, atoms, or whatever.
it has to be able to exist within time in order to not break down the components as it's going backwards in time. It's a weird phenomenon. In this way, you ignore the paradox. Good question. But also because school is very expensive and I'm not willing to pay that money. And because I'm pretty sure... I don't know. Who knows how many smart people are just stuck behind desk jobs. In this way, now we're going to think to the idea of a... Think of this as a cup, a very full cup. Right? That is now a cup. So, what happens when you put something in the cup? Actually, I'm just going to go like this. I need to... That's our cup, okay? It looks to me like it's a pretty full cup. So what happens when you put a foreign object in the cup? Well, we know that you cannot create or destroy matter, which means technically time travel and dimensional travel would not be possible unless we overcame this flaw or found a loophole for it. Well, you can't destroy matter by sending it out of the world. That creates a void, and you can't create matter. You can only translate what matter is already in existence. So, when you enter into another dimension, this already very full cup, what you do is you displace an equal amount of matter as to you and the machine, and that matter ends up back in our world. It's basically, as I said, you displace it back into our world as the portal is open. Because you disrupt the equilibrium in the amount of matter that exists. When you go to another world, the same thing happens. In essence, you'll go into log world over here, and an equal amount of log world's matter as to your existence and the machine that you're using will fall into sand world. And now, because this is just matter and it's not like bacteria and disease and stuff like that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter that it is matter from another world. It's just matter. It's just building blocks, right? So this way, even if you were to go back home from log world, the matter, an equal amount of matter, whether it be a combination of spruce world and sand world or just purely sand world, it would most likely be spruce world due to it being 99.99 repeating percent spruce world matter as opposed to sand world. You would displace again an equal amount of matter back into log world, which sits over here. Like that's log world over there. That's log world over there. No, unfortunately. I never actually memorized the periodic table. As I've said, I just have way too much time to think about stuff. I've also ended up thinking a lot about zombies, because zombies are pretty cool. Everyone loves zombies, right? Anyways, that concludes my TED Talk. Thanks for coming to my show. Oh, I really did almost destroy that pickaxe. That is number 3 for the pile. We need to deal with that quickly. Oopsie. I mean, it concludes the TED Talk for now. Let's see. No, no, no. Just the science talk. The Minecraft stream is still going. Oh, no, 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 yeah. I mean, like, they're not bad. But no, I've actually thought about the zombie apocalypse, as I'm pretty sure the average person would have. I'm pretty confident I am no different than the average man in that regard. But I have thought about it, and I've recognized its folly. See, one of the issues with the zombie apocalypse is that it's only viable in the first wave. Now you might be wondering what the first wave is. Well, initial contact. Well, there's still 7 billion people on Earth, 7 point whatever billion people on Earth. The only actual danger is when it's a surprise to the world. But you might be thinking, oh, but they're zombies, how can they ever... Well, because people are fucking stupid, that's how. Like, you want to give benefit of the doubt, but it's like, you have to recognize humans are fucking stupid. Like, really stupid. But it doesn't change the fact that I forgot to bring dirt with me. That was a genius idea. Let's see, I just need to get sign. And then the Lord said, "Give me a sign and I shall appease you of your sins." Or something like that. I don't know. He didn't really speak to me. He was more of a Moses man. Voice. What am I doing? I'm adding a second layer on to my cactus farm. Guess I don't really need a lot of that string, do I? Like it's useful, I guess, to do things like that. That. And that. But no, I have thought about it, and I've come to the conclusion that the only feasible way that zombies could exist is not through virus, but through parasitics. The zombie would have to be a parasite in order to exist in reality. So the zombie virus is now more of a zombie parasite. And you might be thinking, oh, but that's kind of stupid. And I'll say, yeah, it kind of is. But it's the only feasible way for it to exist, so either you take stupid or you take real. Or you take stupid and you take real. I don't know. Cool, gotta love that. Don't you dare to break the string on me. String of fate that binds us together. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about stuff. I think about a lot of stuff. I think about a lot of stuff. Nice. A three-floor cactus farm. Exactly what I wanted. That honestly kind of looks pretty stellar, doesn't it? Oh. Never mind. I mean, like, we can wait until the cactuses grow to make it a little bit easier. Well, it's still stellar in my opinion. I was gonna have to break sand, that's why I brought the snake in, or the sign. Crimson Mort, that gets to sit in the wood pile. I guess I need to start farming animals, don't I? I'm running a little low on food. Oh boy. Carpet, there we go. I should also have some lead. I have a lead. So it's perfect for me. Honestly, I really do like the idea of adding glowberries to a build. It really does just add a little touch of flavor to the area. Ooh, we're almost ready for harvest. Can't wait. I cannot wait. I am very excited. I'm going to give it 1 block wide gap. Okay. But no, people have already talked about zombies to death. Like, really, zombies are pretty stock standard things to talk about. Nice. Always need more sugarcane. It's a lot easier to do this with a bleed. I will murder all of your children, and then I will let you bleed. You think I'm laughing, but I'm not. Haha. Guess that was kind of me laughing in your face, though it wasn't really a friendly laugh. Is that Beaner? That is Beaner. Cool. Beaner, my cat. My one of 3 cats. He's a friendly little chap. A little too friendly, overly friendly, very friendly. He was literally hugging my neck for like an hour and a half earlier today, and it was cool, it was cute, but it kind of crushed my lungs and made it impossible to play video games. Because he was laying on my arm. Kinda need my arms to play video games, as far as I'm aware at least. How dare you run off with my lead? I really only killed 1 chicken in Minecraft, which is kind of freaky. I have not been doing very many achievements. Need 1 more cow. Not enough motivation for you, sir. Maybe. I hope so. Kind of sad if it wasn't. Like, for me, not you. If we're also for you. Kind of thinking of throwing a minecart underneath here. Fuck all the fucking sugarcane that inevitably comes out. And you know what? Due to its placement, we could connect... Hello, not mechs. Welcome to the party. Want to see something really satisfying? Won't be satisfying. Look how satisfying that is. That's really satisfying. Not the most efficient, but it works. Kind of. Let's go and grab that wheat that was sitting over here. Plan to encapsulate it a bit in glass, make it a little bit easier to do. I guess I should get 2 minecarts make it a little easier for the system to handle. It's just running off one minecart at the moment. One very full minecart. Hey, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. So yeah, I definitely need to get a couple of minecarts on here. Good thing I have a couple minecarts in storage. I have one. Okay. A couple was a little bit of a exaggeration. I have one. Let's get 3. Let's get 2 more hoppers. And let's get more hoppers. Let's get, I don't know, a single rail. Pretty sure you can do some real messed up stuff with this stuff. Excuse me. You're in the wrong dimension. Rude people, they burst into your house, they say, "Gronk, gronk," and they expect you to listen. Truly. Really, truly savages exist in this world. Okay, this... That's not good. Okay, so if we go like that. I guess I can make hay bales. It makes a big difference having that and not having that. Nice. So let's hope that works and never look at it again. That kind of looks a little trippy. So what my plan is? What my plan is? My plan is very simple. Step 1. Throw literally everything out of my inventory that even remotely resembles food. Oh, don't even have to throw food out. Just throw whatever. Also, it seems like this farming method gives you only perfect potatoes. Like, I have yet to receive any bad potatoes, like poison potatoes, but it seems like this is 100% effective. Then that goes down there, and it all gets picked up immediately. It might take a little bit for it to be transferred over, but that's okay, because it all got picked up immediately, and I don't have to worry about despawning. I'm actually kind of happy about that. That's right, that's where all of my wheat went from the last harvest. The next step is just changing what all is in all of this. So you're giving off carrots. You got nothing. Could be 3 hoppers, I'm pretty sure. Ah, there you are. You got a chest. I think I'm gonna have to extend that a little bit. Because it doesn't seem like they're touching the edges anymore. Makes sense a little bit. If I wanted it to. This, that, this. They should make a seed block, honestly. The amount of fucking seeds you get in this game, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't have a proper, like, way to deal with the seeds yet. In truth, all I need is 2 more fucking hoppers, and I will have a way to deal with the seeds, but still. But still. I think they're all dealt with. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to go deal with that. But at a later date, for now we have to actually come grab some of our seeds that I threw away because I'm fucking dumb. I recognize my folly as I'm the one who did it, but still. I need a slab, thank you. 3 of those, thank you. This, that, thank you. That wasn't really well thought out, in all honesty. There we are. Well, now at least it's working at full capacity again. Really, the next thing I have to do is to do the math and science on locking the hoppers. Like locking them so that they can only accept a single type of situation. Like having a chest that only gives me carrots, one that gives me wheat, one that gives me all the seeds, then using the one that gives me only seeds and sending them to the incinerator, which is also just called the garbage disposal for bone meal purposes. It makes sense, right? Right. Okay, that is carrots, potatoes, seed time! Important to take your shield off when planting seeds because you're holding down the single shield button and it stops you from being a goofus. Sounds like there's an Enderman nearby, and I'm not a happy camper about that. Yeah, you should get off my... You should really get away from my house now, sir. Decided to walk on the pathway.
This is what it's like having black neighbors. I'll stay in my white neighborhoods. Borrowing your seed farm without even asking. Like, I take care of my wife, but, you know, Dale the mailman, nah. It's more like a seed factory, if you get my drift. 18 children with 5 different mothers. Can't believe them.
I need to stop. And you need to stop encouraging me, cat. Exactly. Once you blame him, he shuts the fuck up. Oh, for a second there I thought he was in the wrong pen, the wrong holding cell. Excuse me, I still have more wheat to sell. Thanks, sir. 27 diamonds from the two of them. How have you not connected to this? You don't get to look at it. You don't get to look at anything anymore. Oh, bitch. I hate all of you. Stop it. Okay, you know what? If you can give me proper enchantments, I won't hate you as much. I'm gonna come back with some dirt. Causing all this strife and trouble. What's your job? Bookshelf, emeralds. One of you pick it up. not playing this bullshit. I want one of you to pick up mending on the first book. I don't care about anything else. Actually, I do care about something else. I'll be back. I'll be back to murder you guys later. I want to get more books. Now that I have a working sugarcane farm, which you might be like, what do you mean a working one? It's pretty hard to make one that doesn't work. And it's like, well, you know what? You're right. I don't know why I said working when it was clearly a sugarcane farm. Not like it's automatic, it's very manual. But I did, so you know what? Shut up. I am running out of space. I'm going to have to build... I have separate chest. This should be bulk storage. Things we just have way too many of. Worlds. For those, give me books. I guess I can get 10 from that. Book. Thank you. Give me 2, thank you. Give me 4, thank you. You know, I guess I could have used that as an enchantment room. But I wouldn't have been able to because I made this 2 block wide. I'm very strict about designing, so if I made it 1 block wider, I would have been happy. But I made it 2 blocks wide because I'm kind of dumb. Didn't think ahead of time. You know what? Let's turn this one house into the thing. And like, there's the book. We can expand the exterior outwards. I have to go check on my cat, so I'll be back. Well, I'm back, and my cats are calm and complacent, so I have no idea what they were yelling at. So, let's hope it just does not come back. Like my dad. Nah. I've already developed an idea for this unique building. I just need to get all the bookshelves now. I guess my idea involves a lot of birch planks. What? Okay, there's... Okay, what do I need? Part of what I need is... Get... what? Slabs? Slabs. Okay, they are actually... I have to check. I'm back once more. Seems Bean Bean, my little beaner, had an upset stomach. Which is always upsetting to see, always upsetting to hear about. But it's like, what can you do, right? Patted his back while he vomited, and... yeah. I only got there at the tail end, but still, it's like... the thought that counts. For some kind of random bullshit like that. Yeah, I kind of feel sad for Bean Bean. It's not good. It's not nice vomiting. He did not seem to be having a good time either. So makes sense. It makes sense. Slabs now. I have access to slabs. I guess I could have just taken slabs from somewhere else, but still. Ah, we need a bookcase. Means if I get the right villager, the bookcase. Okay, you know what? I'll accept your bookcase trade here. And then this, that, this. I don't like that it takes an entire fucking bookcase, but you know what? I will be both beggar and chooser. Rock back. Sweeping edge. Multi-shot, gross. Luck of the Sea, I mean, like, that actually is a useful one. I am so sorry, loyalty. Fire protection. And breaking 3, I mean, like, cool. Smite. First, vanishing. Actually, let's just get another axe. Really don't want flames, so you know. Channeling, like, I get that I have tridents, but I don't really need channeling or loyalties. Not very effective for me. Impaling, that's even worse. Silk Touch. You got close, but I don't need Silk Touch. Fire Aspect. Feather Falling 3. Cool. Still don't need it. Knockback. Piercing. Gross. Mending. Noise. Wait, you don't have a job. Jobless fucker. You basically have... Now we have mending on... Now we have the ability to put mending on 2 of our items. Not quite on there yet. I mean, like... Look at... That's some good stuff. Push to my moonlight, darling. That's a reference to, I do believe, a song. Can anyone here remember what a song is? Ah. Reference to a song. I remember what music once was. Okay. You may be wondering what I'm doing, and so am I, so, you know, at least we're friends in that regard. What I've decided to is cluttering up my inventory and I hate it. I'm also going to move my dirt over. Yeah. Look at that uncluttered box. Like all of that was dirt. A gray sheep over there. Now, I think Luck of the Sea gives you better things to find, whereas Lure gives you more often things. Littering in my own area. Littering. That's fish, come on. Wherever you are. You wanna give me the fish? Thank you. Kinda like that if a creeper came in, it would have to navigate itself up to me. At which point I would be stuck up here with a creeper. I would be unable to escape. But I have not given myself an escape route. Should such a situation ever happen. You're angry at me. Just because I killed your cousins doesn't mean you need to be angry at me. Now that I've seen the spider, I'm kind of paranoid for creepers. And I don't know if that's... well, it is a bad thing, but still. I have an innate clicking thing where I click and I have no reason to click or want or need to click. I just click. Probably because my finger gets tired of holding itself above the button. Like that would be my only guess. It's very annoying. It's very annoying to me. And you know what? That's all that matters. Did you know that spiders float in Minecraft? They do. Minecraft spiders float. Their models do not technically touch the ground. I think he charges on me like that because that spot right there is just dark enough for him to be considered nighttime, and he becomes hostile and aggressive. What's going to do about it?
That's right, you're gonna die. Gotta love Minecraft. Beating a giant spider to death with a fishing rod while still fishing, somehow. Not just still fishing, successfully catching stuff whilst fishing. I won't question it if you won't. You know, I could just buy pumpkin pies. I think that was one of the ideas that I had. Perpetual food, just to buy pumpkin pies. Because that's smart, right? That's smart. Very smart. Maybe. Maybe. That was a very late fish. Oh, it's PC now. It's PC. You know what? We're kind of quieting down today. You know, we've actually done quite a lot. We even made it to the Nether. We fixed an issue with our farm. One of many, and one that were of the many that remain, but it's still an issue fixed. Talked about time travel and how it's only possible under the idea that I presented, though it's still technically improbable due to the idea that we have yet to master dimensional travel. Yeah. Did a lot of stuff. Did a lot of stuff. I want to get a better fishing rod, please. Yeah? Want to give me a better fishing rod? Want to give me a mending book? Make me fish here for hours? Because I'll do it. I will fish here for fucking hours. I will create a small box to protect me from the mobs. And I will fish here for hours. Hours. Nothing will stop. Ever. I will rebind the right-click button to the spacebar. Fish here for hours. I've done it before. I have literally played Bedrock for 13 hours straight, just fishing. That's right, just fishing. You know how fucking boring that is? It's very boring. That's why you only fish by hearing and not by sight. That's right. Fish by hearing. Close your eyes. Forget that the world even exists. We're on a high enough platform that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All you need to do is block out the area behind you. Stop the mobs from coming up. And fish. Close. That's right. Block out the dangers of your life. Forget the crimes that do exist within your body. And learn how to grow anew. With our 12-step program for starting a healthy life, you will learn the secrets to a healthy life. Start with one healthy decision. Buy our secrets. Buy our book. That's the healthy decision. Get it. Buy it now. I promise. It's gonna be good for your health. Not a scam. I promise. I feel like Clarence Codsworth is fucking judging me. That's right, Clarence is the salmon. That's Codsworth. And then Clarence is the salmon. That is right. And I'm right. I'm yawning because it's really late in the morning. Called 6 in the morning. I've been streaming for 5 hours? 5-ish hours. That's pretty late, in my opinion. That's pretty late, in my opinion. I'm right. I'm very right. I'm very clearly right. Think. We got a bunch of fish. Not that I'm actually gonna eat them, ever. Thank you, fandom, for that. Follow. But, you know what? We have a lot of stuff to do. Nothing much in yourself. We have a lot of stuff to do. We were going to bed. We're doing good, you know. We are doing chill. There's a llama out there. Still to put the black carpet on it, but it's like just looks like it's trying too hard to be emo when it's actually just a hipster. Like, I don't really see any true emus wearing fucking, what is that, scarves? Scarves. I do not have a Discord, no. I was looking for that. No, unfortunately. No, it's good. It's fine. But thank you for the offer. Aha! Now it's actually working. knew the top side wasn't really working proper, but, you know, now it is working proper, very well. It is working good. You know, I could easily... At first I needed it for green dye, because I wanted to make some concrete. I don't really need it anymore. But I mean, like, it's too useful to not have. Though I do need to modify it a little bit. Need to bring everything down by one layer. Or not everything, just a few of the more important things. I, for some reason, didn't think that having open pockets of air was going to be an issue. Like, I was like, oh yeah, if it gets enough inertia, it's gonna be fine. It was not fine. Oh. Well, I mean, like, cool? Let's see. This. There we go. There goes a shovel. Good thing there's another shovel. I mean, like, you always need a cactus farm, right? If nothing else, it can be used for bone meal. Like, at the end of the day, it can always be used for something other than cactuses. And it seems to be effective enough to give me a decent amount of cactus. Like, I've got 3 layers and it's... you can hear it pretty regularly. The pops, the puffs. That's unfortunate for me. Well, at least I have some of this. Good way to waste a shovel, though. definitely proving myself a genius over here. I guess I could raise all of this up by 1, or even pull it inwards by 1, but I don't really want to. I mean, like, it wouldn't be bad for to do that. Let's release the tides and see what happens. Okay, yeah, the tides do not want to play that game. We're just gonna go like this. Recess it all in by 1 here for ease of use. Okay, that. Very into similarity, not similarity, what's the word? Symmetry, so I really need that to follow along with my plan. Good. And now it's a working cactus farm. And like, the only thing left is to cover it in glass, and then it's completely encased and forever working. Exactly. I mean, like, it's those kind of little tweaks that really do set stuff like this apart. Because it was getting stuck on the half slab open airs, and it was getting stuck on that, so I had to pull it back, etc, etc. Now this also has issues that I'm going to have to resolve pretty quickly. I have ideas on how to resolve it, because I wanted to put it in a glass dome, right? A little half circle, half glass dome with, like, I don't know, a door on every spot. Which would probably make me have to move the redstone down a little bit, just behind everything here. But it's okay for now. It's okay for now. Like, who doesn't need a cactus farm, right? It's almost as useful as an iron farm. But, you know what? We did a lot of work today. We did a bunch of stuff. We went to the nether, we explored the nether, we built stuff, we improved on stuff. We traded, we fished. We talked about the concept of time travel. We did a lot of stuff, actually. So we're gonna end it off here, you know? We're going to end it off here. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming and watching and joining us today. If you liked what you saw, how about you check us out some, and if you didn't, then oh well. Thank you so much, and have